Hey guys, Cockerpunk here. The movie I think I'm gonna, or the title for this movie I think I'm gonna call is The Underborer's Tip of the Week. I don't think I'll have a tip every week for underborers, but I thought this was at least interesting enough to share with you guys. There's a little known company out there who makes this thing. It's called a Python kit, and I really find it really nice for underboring, and it's really a convenient thing. So I'll go through it here. What originally I bought this for is because I've always wanted to underbore with my twist lock automag, but I could never find small enough barrels in twist lock to underbore. So this is a twist lock back, and then the way the system works is it has inserts kind of like a freak that just kind of go in there. And so now I have a 679 insert in there. And then this front is threaded for auto cocker. So I can just take any cocker threaded barrel that I have around and screw it on the front, and now I have a 14-inch twist locked underbored barrel. Now the really cool thing about this is you can just take, this is a 691 stock Action Markers barrel, which we've shown that stock barrels can be just as accurate as aftermarket barrels. So you can take a decent barrel that you have and underbore with it, and these kits only cost about $60, which is a good deal considering most aftermarket barrels cost about that much, and most of them don't go down to 679. That's how low this kit goes. So I think it's a great product and an especially attractive price. He makes them for cocker, he makes them for angels, he makes them for impulse, and he makes them for every thread out there. So I'll put the website up in info bar here, and hopefully you guys can check this out. But it's just a cheap alternative to buying a 682 CP two-piece. That's about the only barrel I know of that's small and whatnot. Then there's the 685 CP one-piece for $30, but then you're stuck with a 685, and that might not be small enough to actually underbore with a lot of these paints. So, it's something to keep in mind, and I think it's a great product. And the ability to go down to 679 is really nice if you're an underborer like me. So, I actually have two of these. I have one in cocker as well. So, now I do know a few of you guys are going to try and bust my balls for this because I'm well-spoken or outspoken about making either one-piece barrels in small bore or longer backed two pieces, and it's one of those, you're upgrading from this, a 691 or a 693 stock barrel that's just an overbore throughout, and it's not an ideal barrel by any means, and you're going to pay $60 or whatever for the ability to underbore with a different barrel. Or, you can pay $60 here and have way farther of an underbore and just a more flexible situation, because like my personal barrel of choice on pretty much everything now is this 686 die, which some people would call an underbored barrel. But it really isn't small enough to be a true underbore. And then I just stick this 679 in my cocker back, and then I have a beautiful little barrel here, which is a 679 for 2 inches, and then it's a 686 die on the front. So I just think it's a really flexible product, and it again might not be the ideal. The ideal might be a 682 or a 679 one-piece throughout the whole thing. But, you're moving from one of these guys, a 691, 693 stock barrel that's really not the ideal. And at least you can underbore for some of it, because we've seen that even 2 inches of underbore can make a significant difference. And so, I just think it's a good product. So, check it out if you really like the underbore. And, subscribe to Punkworks Paintball channel, because we have some really cool high-speed videos I've been putting up there. So, yeah, talk to you guys later.